Well, so Thursday, the 14th of March. April, sorry, 2022. We've gathered here with Harvey.
We gathered here today.
And we're going to Palm Tree Lagoon. It's our first trip up there. Well, my first trip since December the 4th and 5th, so that's about 4 months. Harvey's had a couple of trips up there since then, I think, or one trip.
One trip. Early January with Tony
in the cooler weather.
Andy Hartigan.
Yeah, and I was October, you say, yeah?
Yeah, October.
Yeah, that was with us. So
6 months ago.
Yeah, so this is we're just uploading the 100th video at the moment to go live today, hopefully, and yeah, we've got 3 days of palm tree, haven't we?
Yes.
I think we're planning
Easter weekend.
Easter weekend.
Good weekend to be leaving town.
Yeah, Songkran.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've got 3 days. I think we're planning to do a day on each peg. Like one day someone would fish the long bank, and then the next day they'll go into the pontoon swim or the swim at the end of the lake.
Bungalow, yeah.
Bungalow swim. And yeah, so we get to fish the whole lake then, and a different bit of water to go out every day, which could be a bit more challenging and interesting as well, wouldn't it?
Very much so.
So yeah, so it'd be good. So yeah. Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, we're going to set off in a minute when we feel ready, and then get out there for about 5 o'clock. Tim said that the gang might be up at the little dam near there fishing, doing a bit of wild fishing. So when we get there, we'll help ourselves to the beer, which is nice of them to trust us and let us do that, and we'll just chuck them in the bin. You know, chuck them in the bucket as before. So we can sit there and chill out, look over the lake, have a little walk round, and yeah, get ourselves excited. John Boy's just come back from there, and he's had a couple of days targeting Siamese. I think he had 4 fish, including the warrior, which was nice. Swire feeding, but you do often catch a lot in the middle on the pop-ups. So that's to be expected. A couple of mollicot and stuff. So we're hoping that with our corn rigs and that, and fishing more in the margins, we'll get some more different species, won't we?
Yeah.
Sure, we'll winkle a couple out.
Yeah.
Nice and hot anyway. The conditions are good.
Yeah.
Full moon on Sunday.
Yeah, and it's going to be like 38 degrees from tomorrow to Monday, so it's going to be pretty hot.
It'll be boiling.
Boiling hot, yeah.
And
sunny as well, so yeah, no excuses really.
no excuses.
We're going to smash it. I'll forget that. We're going to smash it. We are going to smash it.
Heard it here first. No excuses.
That's where we are. Chicken. Set here. Burger, chicken, mash, and fries and Coke. Harvey's gone for the experimental vibe now.
A few bits of chicken and some sort of onion salt chips.
Yeah. Nice, isn't it?
Oh, taste sensation. Taste sensation.
Well, guess where we're back at? Palm Tree Lagoon. It's Easter weekend, and we've got 3 days back at Palm Tree Lagoon. They're here, are they?
Yeah, they're all in the water.
Oh, are hello. It's nice. Little hyacinth in the water. Hello. Sweaty cap. It's going. We're working very hard. Lake looks very nice. Fish just come up there. Ah. Can't wait to get cracking. It's lovely, isn't it?
It looks smaller when you.
I know it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Remember it fishing.
Yeah, right.
I sit over there and I look over here. I think it's miles away, but it's only 70 yards. Isn't
That's right. Yeah. It's nice there. That's the main thing. Hang on a sec. There's 3 of us here. 3 of us here today. You've got the long bank there. It's going to be 1 peg.
8 swims there.
Lovely peg, that one. And we've got the peg we're on now is the pontoon swim.
Yep.
And then the bungalow swim down the end. And because there's 3 people, 3 of us fishing, we decided to have 1 day in each, but we're going to do a draw anyway, just so who gets first choice of where to go first. And then tomorrow, the one with the odd one out, we'll get choice. The last choice one today, we'll get first choice tomorrow, basically, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and then the 2 will toss off again. So yeah, something like that. Anyway.
Well, we all get a chance at the same time.
Take that.
I've got a head. I've
got a tail.
Okay. What's that?
And that's the tail.
So I get
First
choice. Fucking hell, I wish I hadn't. Okay.
Heads.
Yeah.
Tails.
Tails. Okay, I've got last choice. That's all right.
Not many odds. We all get one.
Where do you want to go?
We all get each swim.
Tom, have you got first choice? We'll follow you with the camera.
Yeah. Do I do the pontoon first day or not? Yeah, I'll go here first day.
Okay, first day here.
Yeah.
I was just going over there. Do you know what? I would have picked there.
That's all right.
I would have picked there. So
I'm quite happy with
yeah,
Everyone's
that's all
got-
right. Everyone's got where they wanted to go.
Lovely,
Nice
lovely
one.
stuff.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
Lovely.
with that.
Nice.
That's all right.
Awesome. Lovely that. Yeah.
I've been dreaming about fishing from there for the last 3 weeks.
Lovely.
Yeah, I know.
Brilliant.
I just want to. Oh, that's where I want to be tomorrow.
It's not
so,
a
yeah.
very big lake.
No.
One kick of any fish and he's in somebody else's swim.
That's right.
Probably towards mine.
Yeah. Yeah, my fish.
That's good. That okay. We know.
We can hire that, can we?
What the
Get your bait out.
Oh, that one.
100 baht, that, mate.
100 baht, that. Yeah.
So how long's the no fishing off that corner been? I saw that on the last video.
Yeah. Well, since Dan's been here, really.
No fishing the margin spot.
What's that? I didn't know what you said.
No, the no fishing.
Oh, right. Since I've been fishing
It's
here.
been a while since you've
It
been
was.
here, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, I saw it on your last video and
Right.
I wondered about it then.
It's all right. Still put a rod on the right angle over there, can't you?
Yeah, but it's just that little margin bit down there. I suppose it just keeps that bit open for anybody that's down there, I guess.
Yeah. I can cast to there from there. So.
Well, yeah. We're prepared today. We've come and we've not gotten the beer too quickly. We've actually set up the rods the way we want and ready for the morning, which is nice. A few different ideas, a few different vibes, and we've decided to have a naughty little 100 baht a day on best fish.
Yeah.
Voted for by Tim Webb. So we'll have to give him a call in Australia. We're going to go international for the voting system and see what he thinks. Yeah, let's hope we actually catch a fish that can be verified.
Yeah.
Between the
Maybe
three
tomorrow
of
be
us.
like it will end up being biggest swai or something.
There'll be
Yeah.
squabbles over who's swine was biggest.
Yeah. No, I had a mollicot, mate.
Yeah, Mollicot's better than swine.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of fun.
Yeah.
As Dan mentioned earlier, I'm on a platform. Oz in his favourite bungalow swim. Dan's
Yeah.
in his favourite long bank swim. So we've all got the swims we want for day one.
Yes.
And then we'll rotate tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then again for the last day.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Nice one.
Hmm.
Lovely.
Looks
Yeah.
nice, doesn't it?
It's lovely light, isn't it now?
Yeah, the sun's gone down sort of. Looks like behind you there somewhere. I'm sure
That's what they
it is.
pink
No,
sky.
it's down over here, isn't it?
Shines into that bungalow as the
Yeah.
sun goes down, doesn't
That's
it?
right.
So it goes down over there.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. East and west eyes.
Yeah.
Cicadas have just started.
Mm.
They're loving it this year. They're
Nice
everywhere.
breeze, isn't there?
The moon's nearly full.
Yeah, the moon's full on Sunday.
Far off.
I
Big
wonder
moon
what time the moon rises because we haven't been up very long. Hopefully it'll be later and later. And we'll be
It's been there for
Yes.
a couple of hours.
yeah, that's what I mean. So that's good. We might get the moonrise near the critical time. The perfect storm.
All systems go.
Super vibes with Harvey and Danzak. Oh yeah.
The aerator spot, which I've fished lots of times before, so I will have a rod. You can't really see the aerator because it's got an overhanging tree now, but I'll have a rod out there in the bay to be sure where that fish just bow waved off. And then I'm going to have a little rod just in the jungle, just going to whack it just down the edge here on a bit of corn. I've got some seed here. Some seed, I'm just going to put some seed mix in here like this. I do. Come back for that. Let's go and get breakfast. Right, lads.
Groovy cat.
There we go.
Yeah. Just talking about insomnia and the ability to be able to sleep and recharge the batteries and
Yeah.
all is
struggled, you know,
Yeah.
and it must. I've never struggled. It must be a bastard, really.
Yeah.
That's a bit first when you don't sleep very well.
No.
So back at the swim now. Time is 3 minutes past 8. Putting the first rig out. It's going to be my one right up the end there. I'm going to have to run to that one. And I'm going to put that on a single bit of corn. I've got quite a big hook on there. Quite a short hair. Just put a single bit of corn on there. And yeah, hopefully get some nice fish on it. So got the first rod out. Just underarm flick off the hyacinth, single bit of corn. Method feeder, got ground bait and seed mix all together, bird seed mixed together on that one. So I'll give that a go to start with, and let's go and get the other rods out. Look, behind here's all changed. This was all bushes, trees here. They've cut the trees down, and you can see the bog, the marsh, as it is. So whether they're looking to farm that or something, or it looks like they might have planted these in. I don't know what they are, just look like reeds to me, but whether they're some kind of vegetable. Oh, hello, that's promising. Yeah, let's go and give it a go. Here's my seed mix. This is a straight lead. It's got a lead stoppers either side and a swivel. About a 4-inch hook link. It's a 13 hook. Quite a short hair. Just going to put a single bit of corn lengthways just on there. I'm going to put that right in the edge. I will put a PVA bag on this later, or in a PVA bag for now, because it's literally just down the edge. I'm just going to trickle some bait in over the top of it and put it there so I can get something different. This is where I'm going to put this rod for an hour or so, see how I get on. Might come back and check it a couple of times and top the feed up. Just put some birdseed mix in there and a few grains of corn. I'm just going to lower this rig over the top, see how I get on with that. Oh, that was interesting to say the least. I just lowered my rig, literally, it's not even a metre out. A big swirl went off, so something was having a feed on that already. I'll just come back and top the feed up, and then hopefully it'll go off.
Just gonna spawn a handful of corn at the end of the hyacinths. Give it a little bit more. Hello, Oz is round to his rod again. He had oh, he's into a fish, I don't know. Predator rod, I think. He had a striped catfish and an Asian redtail. I think the Asian redtail came off. So he's in the lead for the 100 baht at the moment. I hope for everybody's sake that that doesn't win. In a nice way.
Well, nice fan next to me. It's 8:31 in the morning. I've got all 4 rods out. Just go through them with you. I've got the one up there off the hyacinth. That's on a single bit of corn. So, oh, looks like Oz is in over there. Going through his line. He's got, that's the one. His one down. That's one. His one down the hyacinths, or just in the edge, where I often like to get it. It looks like it's a massive fish. It might be something interesting. Then I've got one open water rod at the moment. It's just on a small feeder, so I can cast it a little bit further, and that's on a wafter, cell wafter. And I've got a rod just off the aerator out in open water. Again, that's on a wafter, and I've got one right down the edge, literally in the bushes, and that's on corn as well. So that's me for now. Just to see what else he's got over there. Yeah, I'm running around to help him. In a minute I'm just going to go and check that rod there. I'm going to whack some seed mix around it and whack it back out, I think. Yeah, very nice. Hopefully Mac will turn up soon so I can go and have a poo. So 5 minutes to 9. Been fishing just under an hour. The rod off the aerator actually had one beep on the receiver. Walked down there and had a look at it, and it had just been moved about 20 yards in like a line, so looks like something had picked it up and just kited a little bit, and the bite alarm had only given one beep, and by the time I got down there was nothing on there, so it's nice to get a bite anyway, an early bite. Rod by the hyacinths I'm just going to put out again now, just on corn now. I'm just going to go on bread. I'm going to try bread punch on that one. And I'm going to take some seeds down there, catapult some seeds around the mix, around the bait as well. Brought up a little bit of a feeding area, and yeah, nice one. So it's just 9 o'clock. It is 9:17, and just reset the rods. Got a long range rod on a cell wafter, one off the aerator, again on the cell wafter, coating the balls in liquidized corn. Got a bit of seed mix in the mix as well, in the ground bait, a bit of Mac Quick ground bait, lum and crumb. And just to show you, here's some of my seed mix. I want you to see that. I've just put a load of salt in there, a load of chilli as well. I'll mix it up. So it really is sloppy. It's about, some of these are like a couple of weeks old. This is championed in Thailand by John Nicholson, and me and Harvey have started adopting his tactics, not to the not to the success that John's had. He's had some really nice fish, and he's not had any swai or tilapia on this mix yet either, so that's interesting. He just fishes it alone. I've been mixing it with ground bait, and we've also got one rod just specifically for the seed mix, and that's down the edge at the moment on bread. I'm just going to scatter some of this over the top. Hopefully that'll pick something up nice soon.
Well, it's probably, I don't know, probably about 9:30, maybe 10 o'clock. We've had a couple of little bites off the corner of the hyacinths on the little seed and corn rig, sort of just tightening up. Dan's seen some fish churning sediment up in the margins, which is encouraging, fish feeding. But I'm just messing about here at the moment. There's almost sort of two ways to tackle palm tree if you're fishing for the carp species. There's one out in the middle on the pop-ups, and generally you're going to be catching the filter feeding fish and the striped catfish, or you can fish more around the edges in the margins on the smaller baits and corn and stuff. But what I'm experimenting with here is a little trimmed down pineapple and embuteric pop-up, and I use one of these weighted stoppers on the line, just maybe to either pin the rig down. But in the water I've got a little KD rig on here, which is basically a knotless knot that's slightly fancier, and then in the water you can see it's sort of sat with the hook point touching the bottom, and the pop-up just lifting the back of the hook up. Hopefully when the fish sucks it in, the hook will go in facing down and get him in the bottom lip. I better hook him in the top lip, but don't care as long as I hook him. But just trying to sort of negate the weight of the size 13 hook, and make it easier for those smaller species to suck in without popping it up, making it easier for the filter feeding fish to suck in. So that's the theory. We've got corn out on one rod off the corner of the hyacinth here. I'm going to put this one around this area where that fish just topped, towards the tree where I had the big juliens in the colder months. Got one out on the float just because last time we were here, even some of the other species, tambaki, black carp, big heads, silver carp, were taking that. And then I got one in the area where I've had my bigger carp here in the past, so one's got to be on that spot when I'm on the platform. It's casting towards the pylon, somewhere between the white hut in the corner and the pylon, only about, I don't know, 20-25 metres out, about length of a cricket pitch I would have thought. But I've bowled it in there, and hopefully I'll get one LBW later on. That's not foul hooked, I mean it's a cricket euphemism. Alright, see you later.
Cheers, mate. Just had my first proper run, just off the hyacinths there. This one's on bread, on punch bread. Don't know what it is. Didn't go off much. Oh, black shark minnow. Black shark minnow. Nice. What a nice first fish to get. There's a long net there if you want a long net. Woohoo! Black shark minnow. Nice one. Black shark. Where you want? Where you take? Nice one, black shark minnow. It's not bad first fish, is it? I'll get some water.
Yeah.
First fish of 3 days at Palm Tree. That's the biggest black shark minnow I've ever caught. And that, I tell you, look at the size of that. That is, that is awesome. Not much of a fight. Lumpy. Look at that. He's a monster. Look how wide that is. Look at the shoulders on it. That's well over £20, man. Well over £20. Got a little bit of a nick on there. Get up close. Come. Mac, come close. Look at that. Look at the size of it. Deep fish. That took a bit of bread punch. Okay. This one. Super lovely. Cheers, guys. It's 11 minutes past 10. Seeing a few Julians jump in, which is always nice to see. Hopefully, let's get them into feeding mode. Just going to come up here, have a look. Got a couple of rods down here at the moment. Got one just underneath the aerator here, and got one just down, literally down the edge here. And the reason for that is there's these trees at the moment, and there's berries that are dropping all over the place. And I spoke to Sue and Mac, and they're edible. And I've eaten a couple, and they're actually quite nice. Yeah, there's one there to get a better look, like some sort of berry. And I spotted earlier when I was walking around here, right close in. You can see the bottom being stirred up, and if you're here a while, you can see the berries just dropping in. So I'm assuming that the fish are eating them. The fish are coming in. It's a fruit in season, and they're taking advantage of it. So at the moment, I've got a couple of rods down the edge. Well, I'm just down there, but the berries are falling there as well. And hopefully, yeah, I'll get something nice and different. Cut my hand there. I don't know what I've done, but I've just got a bit of a feeling up my arm. It's like when you get stabbed by a swai, you can feel it going up your arm. It's strange, though. I don't know how I've done it. Maybe I've done it on black shark minnow. But yeah, I can feel it going up my arm at the moment. It's a bit weird. Yeah, so let's hopefully we'll get another fish soon. 18 minutes past 10. Just heard those hallowed words. Harvey's just shouted, fish on. He's into a fish. I'm not sure what rod that is. I know he's got a seed rod, a bird seed rod over on that side, I think. Or it could be the up in the water rod, the Mekong rod. I'm not really sure. Sue's there standing by. Lovely, it's lovely today. It's about 40 degrees. It's bloody hot. No wind. Full moon Sunday, so no excuses.
Well, funny little stop-starty run off the between the aerator and the tree. So we had the big Julians last time. Not last time, time before. Dan's had a big black shark minnow. So we're hopeful. Doesn't feel like a swai, it's not strong enough. But might be. It's on the trimmed down pineapple and butyric pop up. There's Sue, the net. Hello. It's Songran here at the moment, so it's party time. Oh, now he's going. Fish is a bit closer now. Please don't be a swai. And please don't bite me off. Ah, for fuck. Veggie, so they fool you here, they're so big. And that one went off really slowly and didn't do anything for a long time. Never mind.
Yeah, it's 10:50. Weather's warming up very nicely. It's going to be about 40 degrees today. Yeah. I've had one black shark minnow so far on the end rod on bread punch. I've just changed that rod and the bread punch was gone, and I'm just changing another rod with bread punch and that's gone already. So you've got to be aware to that. They does get whittled off by perhaps small Asian red tails or something that's not showing a bite, you know. So I'm just going to change that. I'm putting a cell quad on this one. Not had much joy on these quads so far, but I just want to try something different. Just have a look at that, how that looks in the water. See that? Just pops the hook up just on its side, so the point is just touching the bottom. So I'm going to give that a go. Try and negate the weight of the hook a little bit. Harvey's over there. He's had a swai so far on a pineapple pop-up, and Oz has had a, I think he's had an Asian, no, he's just had a swai as well. He lost, I think, an Asian red tail on a predator rod, and he might have had one take him into a snag as well. But yeah, it's all to play for.
Maybe. Yes, please. Yeah, the. Hey? Yeah. Going to the left now. Well, float's got took pretty quick after going in. We're into a solid fish. No body movements yet to suggest it is a carp, but fish is moving quite quickly. Yeah, it's okay. Going to the left. Might be a big swai if I'm lucky. Big Y.
Harvey's still on that fish over there. He's had it really in close a couple of times. Looks like a decent fish. Just reset this rod. I've come away from the hyacinths a little bit, so I'm about 1.5 meters off the hyacinths in this little bay here. Earlier on I did pull out a load of seed mix, so there's bait there, and I just put about a dozen boilies, just scattered them, just chucked them out around my feeder as well. So that Stephen Ellis's coconut boilies, secret ingredient. So hopefully we'll be able to report back to we've had a nice fish on there shortly. Nice. Be nice to see what Harvey's got on there as well. Could be a Mekong, could be a Siamese.
It's okay. Oh. Shit. Fucking animal. Fucking hell. Mày có hạt. Cho mày đi tăng đó đi.
Bollocks.
Ui. Này kìa. Tăng nó theo.
Well done. That was hard work, wasn't it? It's okay, I've got it. Okay. Oh, fuck me.
There we go, Mekong catfish on the float. Somewhere around £100, maybe 120. Lovely. To give it some oxygen. Or let her go. Bit of oxygen, or shall we let her go? Yeah.
They have power.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh.
Harvey's just had a Mekong, and there's my attempt at a PVA bag. I don't fish PVA. Got a little quad pop up there, which only pops the hair up, and got my lead in there as well. I'm just going to drop this down the edge in the bushes. I'm back on this spot. It's just a gap there in the bushes, and there's probably a couple of 2 or 3 foot deep. Just drop the the PVA bag, the seed mix, loads of salt in there, and a pop up, and I'll leave that for a couple of hours, I think. See if that gets something. This one. Got another rod here. Not a bite on this yet. Actually, sorry, I haven't had a bite on this, but I didn't hear it. It actually, it bleeped once. When I come down, it moved about 20 meters that way. So something had kited over and not registered on the bite alarm, unfortunately. I think I know why that's hurting the cut, because I'm using chili in the seed mix and get my hands, so it's probably the chili that's making it sore a little bit. But yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I'm going to reset the open water rod now, and I'm going to do the other one as well that's down there, and that's reset all rods. Then I'll do this one first. It's been out longer. This rod is the only big feeder rod. I've got all the others on flatbeds and one on lead. Size 13. I've got quite a few different patterns of hooks to just try them out. I'll try and get lighter hooks if I can. Strong but light. This one here, I was just off the aerator there, but that was on bread punch. The bread punch was still on that one, hadn't been whittled off. But I think I'm gonna change that one, keep it on the same spot or same bite alarm. I'm gonna whack it out into open water and try there, and on a pineapple pop up. Try that on an embuteric. See if I can get a big Siamese.
Roasting. Absolutely roasted on. Fairly quiet. One striped catfish
off the left hand rod, and a Mekong, maybe a fraction over 100 pound on the ball up in the water. Ball up in the water is getting smashed quite often, but yeah, doesn't seem to get taken very often, and I've had that before. Dan's had a black shark minnow, big one, and a rohu carp, both off the rod set right down in the bottom corner there. I was just getting loads of bites over there, but I think it's all on the predator rod, possibly Asian red tails, picking it up, dropping it, maybe alligator gar. But it's only 1:30, so looking sharp in an hour or so. Feels good. Julian's jumping, Siamese breaching, tarpon rolling everywhere. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but they're really showing themselves today. Brilliantly silver, almost leave a little dot in your eye after you catch the reflection of the sun on their body. So that's silver, amazing looking fish. But keep plugging away on the 4 rods. I've got a good feeling someone's going to get Julian's at some point today, and got the ICW snood on here, camping fishing store. Get the neck protected when you're fishing in Thailand. Sunstroke is a distinct possibility, and always keep your neck covered. Probably should have a wide brimmed hat on, but Oswaldo's got Crocodile Dundee look down there, but I like my cap and a collar and a snood, or just or even a hood. That's yeah, red hot.
So to sprint for this rod, I moved the rod to the corner with the rod rest around there, put it right on the margins. This is on a pineapple pop-up. I think it's probably an Esoc, I guess. Esoc.
Yeah.
Esoc. If anybody's coming to TREE Lagoon and you want to catch an Esoc, this is the spot to do it. Got the little hut there at the end. Put a rod rest here, and just a little underarm flick just in that little corner here on a pop-up. Only popped up literally, I mean, it's popped up as little as you could, so basically just popping up the hook basically, and that was on a pineapple pop-up. They love that corner, so that corner all along here really good for Julian's, black shark minnow, giraffe catfish, Esoc. Yeah, so chuffed to bits. Nice one. Nice one. Nice Esoc, very long fish. I don't know, I think it's like, say, I'm not good at guessing weights, but I'd say about 16, 17, 16, 18 pounds. It's heavy, it's long. Nice one. I'll put this one back. Nice one. Cheers. Shit. Well, that went off. Didn't stop until I got to the rod. Didn't stop at all. And what it is, it was decent. Hopefully it's a Julian. Oh, hopefully it's not a swai. It did nod a couple of times, but it went off an amazing run, so it could be something like a Julian's, maybe. That'd be nice. It's not really giving me any clues at the moment of what it might be. It did nod a little bit at first when I first picked the rod up. Maybe think it might be a swai. It feels half decent size wise. Swai. Swai. Like that. Maybe break. Well, that was the dreaded swai. Has to come sooner or later. Cheers, Mac. Thank you. There's a swamp over the back. That bird there, that is a red wattled lapwing. They fly at night time as well. Not many birds do fly at night time, but they do. Look at that swamp in there, look. And there's a few snakeheads in there. There's a few snakes as well. Okay. Very nice. Mountains over the back there, looks lovely. Stinking hot day. And yeah, it's that time of day. It's probably the hottest time of day now, 1:30. Slight breeze. Third fish of the day. All in the old banker rod. That one was a little bit further along. The hyacinths there. Oh, it's on a pop up again. I'll whack it back out there.
Like and subscribe, please.
It's that time, 3 o'clock. Shadow on the platform. Just going over the rod pod, and breeze just picked up. I'm smelling fish. Just had a funny run on one of the rods and possibly a line bite, possibly a swai. It wasn't in there very long. Very often you get a swai bite quite quickly after you chuck in. They seem to follow it down. But it feels tasty, so we're ready for action. Paul's just getting regular bites on his chicken rod, probably a Asian red tails, grabbing the end of it and swimming off, and then nothing when you strike. Can be annoying, but at least it's an alarm going. Yeah, always get that feeling at Palm Tree at this time of day. It's lovely. It's lovely. Oh, we just had a very strange incident there. The fish screamed off, the alarm went, and then it stopped. Fish is there. Jerky. Changing direction quickly. Off the area we had the big Julians the other day. Such a lovely hat there. That's absolutely ridiculous. It's a very small swai. Oh, I'm livid. You're so... Swai! Woohoo! So what? This one again. Oh, that feels alright. Feels alright. I don't know what it is. It's not a swai. Probably is a swai. Just had a swai on that rod, and while I was playing that one, this rod went off. Got a leopard catfish on a boilie. Haven't had a leopard for a long time. Anyway. Oh, it might be a PB, that. Oh, it's in a bit. Okay, dangerous, these pecks on these, you've got to be careful. It's a bit lively. Nice fish. About £20, maybe a bit less. Nice one. Leopard catfish on a boilie. Unexpected. Nice fish, nice coloration. Cross between a red tail and a tiger catfish. Nice one. That was no swai. Fuck it! Oh, it's never a swai that come off, is it? Ooh. Catch one, lose one. The one I lose, not a swai. The one I catch, always a swai. I lose one and get one. Lose one, not swai. Get one, always swai. You're right, Sue? Sure. Thank you. I couldn't tell, but it was fast and jerky, you know, but it came off. It wasn't a swai though. There's the moon in the sky there, coming above the hill with the temple on our left-hand side. So we've had the moonrise. I do like that one. And as you just seen, I just had a bit of an episode, double take, playing a swai off one of the open water rods, and then the one on the left hand side, which actually is open water. I've seen a few fish rising over there, cast to them, but I think it was a tambaki or a pacu because the hair itself was frayed. There is a chance that the hook's never in his mouth. It happens, I think, with those fish because of the shape of their mouths. The bait, whatever it is, the pop up or the wafter, or will sometimes go into the corner of the mouth and lock, and hooks not actually in their mouth, and then they'll go away, and then as they turn and come towards you, it'll just slip out of the slot in the scissors of the mouth and come out. It does often seems to happen with them. Hook was fine. Sometimes the hook will be blunted on a fish with teeth, which is something to look out for because you're not putting bait on the hook. Sometimes forget to check the sharpness of the hook because you're using a hair rig. But the hook was okay. So one of those things, probably my first chance on a bottom rod of a fish that wasn't a swai, which at almost 6 o'clock is a bit of a bastard when they come off. Yeah, hopefully get another chance.
It's about 7:45 on day one. Been a tough day actually. Been a strange day. 5 swai, massive black shark minnow, esoc, leopard catfish on a boilie, and that's it. I'm not really sure what the other guys have had, but I think they probably found it as equally as slow as I have. So hopefully tomorrow will be a better day in regards to catching some scaled fish, different types of fish. I've seen loads of Julians jump in, but Mac, the guide, said that a Julian's not been caught out of here for 3 months, so I'm hoping that they're obviously feeding, but they're just feeding on naturals. So hopefully the next couple of days will be the day that they start feeding on anglers' baits again. Fingers crossed. But yeah, no Siamese carp, and no pacu or tambaki or anything else that's in here. But yeah, just going to finish up in a minute, 10-15 minutes to go, and then go over there, have something to eat, and draw the swims for tomorrow. Cheers.
Come on the fish. It's light. There he is. Is it a golden tree snake? Dad's that knows his snakes. Look at that. Little snake. Benji just ran off shouting something, and now I know what it is.
Oh, is it?
Oh Jesus. hey, Dan's winding him out. Oh, scumbag. That's the end of the day.
It's not humans.
Snake.
There we go. Wow. That, nice one. Awesome. Yeah, chicken. Lovely.
Also loads of herbs as well, smell it.
Yeah.
Healthy.
Chicken.
Yeah.
That is healthy, isn't it? Baked chicken.
Yeah.
Vegetables.
Steamed chicken.
Nice one. Lovely.
Chicken with lemon.
Lovely. Steamed chicken.
Lemongrass, lovely.
Steamed chicken with lemongrass. Lovely.
Yeah, I don't mind if we do.
Nice one. But you haven't got much to judge really. The first fish caught, I think, was probably going to be the winner. Dan's sorting the camera out here. Oh, see the arm going there. That was very, very camp, very Wayne sleep.
I think I'm in.
Yeah, that was his arm. Yeah, didn't look long enough, did it?
That wasn't the first.
But yeah, so basically my best fish was a Mekong, somewhere between 100 and 120. Oz had he had basically a red tail about 40 pound and an Asian red tail.
Asian red tail's about 25
pound.
some swine.
And some swine. And Dan's out had the big black shark minnow and a rohu. So his fish to put forward would be the black shark minnow, and I think you're going to give it the nod, aren't you? Unless that Mekong, it was a hell of a battle though, that Mekong. He's not having it.
Nice one.
Cracking fish, wasn't it? Cracking fish. Worthy of the win.
Yeah.
Worthy of the win. Yeah.
Well, massive, man.
Sorry? Oh, it's beautiful,
Yeah, it's
mate.
lovely.
Yeah,
Really
really
nice.
good, really good.
Really
yeah,
nice.
yeah. Mate, I ate the bones and everything. Nice one, mate. We'll give you a shout tomorrow. Enjoy your beer. Lovely.